Ever wonder what keeps a 175-ton aircraft from pushing its limits during an emergency maneuver? The answer lies in one of aviation's most sophisticated computer systems that most passengers never even know exists.
You're talking about the normal law system on Airbus aircraft, right? The technology that essentially acts like a digital guardian angel?
Exactly that. And what's fascinating is how this system operates on three fundamental levels: controlling the aircraft's movement, protecting against unsafe conditions, and reducing stress on the airframe. It's like having an invisible co-pilot made of ones and zeros.
So help me understand. What happens during those critical first moments of flight?
Well, it starts pretty conventionally on the ground, direct control relationships, just like a traditional aircraft. But here's where it gets interesting. At 70 knots during takeoff, something called rotation mode kicks in. This system considers everything from the aircraft's weight distribution to the pilot's control inputs.
Hmm. So it's actively preventing potential mistakes during one of the most dangerous phases of flight?
That's right, and once you're airborne, it gets even more sophisticated. In flight mode, you could literally let go of the controls with wings level, and the plane maintains steady flight automatically. Even more impressive, in turns up to 33 degrees of bank, you don't need to make any pitch corrections.
That sounds almost too perfect. There must be some limitations?
Oh, there definitely are. The auto-trim system freezes in several situations: below certain altitudes, during manual trim inputs, or in high-speed conditions. But here's what's really clever. The system includes multiple layers of protection that help prevent the aircraft from entering unsafe conditions.
You know what I'm wondering? How does this all work with the autopilot?
Well, that's another fascinating aspect. The flight computers, called ELACs and SECs, constantly monitor and limit autopilot commands. But if a pilot applies enough force to the side stick or makes significant trim adjustments, it immediately disconnects the autopilot. It's all about maintaining that crucial balance between automation and pilot authority.
And what about landing? That's got to be another critical moment where this system plays a vital role.
Landing is where you see something called flare mode in action. At 50 feet above the ground, the system memorizes the pitch attitude and freezes the horizontal stabilizer. Then at 30 feet, it gradually guides the nose down about 2 degrees over 8 seconds. But here's the key: the pilot still needs to execute the actual landing.
So it's really more about supporting the pilot than replacing them?
Exactly. Think of it like having the world's best flight instructor right there with you. They can guide you and prevent major mistakes, but you're still the one flying the plane. The system reduces workload and improves safety margins, but it never tries to replace good airmanship.
That's such an elegant solution to the challenge of keeping modern aircraft safe while maintaining pilot authority.
And you know what's really interesting? This system has been refined over decades of real-world experience. Each generation of aircraft builds on what we've learned about how pilots interact with these automated systems. It's like having a safety co-pilot who never gets tired, never gets distracted, and is always ready to help prevent unsafe conditions.
So next time I'm on an Airbus aircraft, I'll be thinking about all these invisible systems working together behind the scenes.
That's right. And while this technology is incredible, it's still the skilled pilots who make it all work. The system is there to support them, not replace them. It's a perfect example of how technology can enhance human capabilities rather than trying to substitute for them.
What an amazing look into the technology that keeps modern aviation safe and efficient.
Indeed it is. And as we continue to push the boundaries of aviation technology, this delicate balance between human expertise and computer assistance will only become more crucial. Thanks for joining us today for this fascinating exploration of the technology that helps keep us safe in the skies.